And back to the place where it all began those 16 weeks ago. And we've got ourselves a new paint scheme. I decided to try just doing a throwback paint scheme instead. Not sure, I might change the shade of blue, but this is basically a throwback to Jeff Gordon's paint scheme. The same one that got thrown back to in the Xfinity series. I just tried to record this video and then realized I had all the settings from the Sonoma race, so mainly relaxed yellows. That was the most evident. But yeah, this actually kind of reminds me of Dylan Lufton's car, which is good because I was trying to throw it back to the same paint scheme. And I think I did the best I could without perfect paint booth. So here we go, we're racing. But yeah, we had a really ironic, like, I wish I'd been able to keep my qualifying, or not my qualifying position, but at least the pole and outside front row position, because it was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Dale Jr. on the front row. And I was like, well, that isn't similar at all to the pole at Daytona last July, when actually the exact same race that this is, because this is in the 2017 update. So yeah, so this paint scheme, I'll probably make it have a couple of appearances throughout the year, but it won't be like consistent. I have at least 3 races picked out that I'm going to run this paint scheme in. Obviously, the Daytona Firecracker 400 or whatever it's actually called, and then there's the Brickyard 400, where this paint scheme won the inaugural Brickyard, and then the Darlington Throwback race, because I think that the original Brickyard race fits into the throwback category for this year. I mean, if Dale Jr. could do a throwback to Dale Jr. in a blue car, then I'm pretty sure it's plenty okay to do a throwback to that Brickyard race. Hey, we qualified 8th. We actually qualified better. And Dale Jr. on the pole. Okay. Kurt Busch up front. Was that seriously Stenhouse in 3rd? Did we come so close to having, yes, Stenhouse qualified 3rd. Oh my. Dale Jr., you're leading the Daytona and Talladega winners from the 2017 regular season in this. And when I say regular season, I mean obviously the season that we're actually racing in, not the year that's going on as I'm recording this. And I'm bouncing up the middle, falling into line behind Kyle Busch, trying not to bully the beer wagon too much. And now we are going for the top 4. And Stenhouse is looking for the lead. We're going to push Stenhouse to the lead at Daytona. Stenhouse leads it at Daytona. Oh, but we ain't going with Stenhouse that long. And maybe dumping Stenhouse was a bad idea, because we definitely did not have the speed or the power to deal with Dale Jr. pushing him. And now Dale Jr. is to the inside of us. Come on, Stenhouse, give me just enough draft to get at least in line behind you. Nope, they're going to leave me out to dry. It's really quite realistic plate racing. Oh boy, up into the wall. Hey, I got in line though. Now I might be able to help build a big run here. I'm just gonna have to go for it though, because I don't think Keselowski can really hang on to the back of me that well. And I can't, and there's no way we're gonna get that line organized well enough with Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski in line. There's no way Kyle Busch is gonna go with Brad Keselowski if he goes, even if it's really to go with another Toyota. And that's the move we needed to make. So some pretty realistic plate racing though. Like, I had to build it up to actually make a good, to get a run, to make a move. Seven laps on fuel. Full fuel tank's about 10 laps on average. So we want to, maybe we'll even pit next time by to make it to the end of the stage. Because I know we don't have enough to make it to the end of the stage. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. We'll just run. We're just going to run away with this stage at least, hopefully. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is just falling back after I rooted him out. And I say that he fell back 7/10 of a second. I mean, it's not like he fell back 9 years or anything. But, I mean, even Dale Jr. really couldn't keep up with the pace I was setting. 4 to go in the tank, or in the race, in the stage. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Oh, when we hit the wall. You have hit a wall. Time to push through it. Got Junior right back on the back of us. Driving more out of my mirror than I am my front windshield. Gotta block that inside lane because that's definitely the faster lane when it comes to the corner. Now I got 2 fast Toyotas up here pacing the field. And Dale Jr. really needs a good performance because Clint Bowyer's right there. Thank you, spotter, for letting me know that he's inside of me. And we get 3rd in the stage. And Kyle Busch wins the stage from us. Great. You know what? I'm gonna make a gutsy move. Take slightly less fuel. And get out in front of the field. And they're gonna make us wait. All 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it didn't even work. I thought going in, pitting, taking the extra fuel, or a little less fuel, I mean, would have given us the extra a little bit. But nope, now we've got about 1 lap to the good right now, and it's probably not even 1 lap to the good at this point. Oh, whoa, Keselowski just came with a head of steam there. I'm gonna fall back here as long as I stay in tow. Oh no. And caution. Not out. So, next time by, we're gonna probably pit just to make sure that we can make it to the end of the stage on fuel. Yeah, we're just trying to stay within the set time. 13th place comes down onto pit road.
Slow down.
And now we'll take no repairs. We'll take no tires because we just pitted for tires, and then half a can. We'll take 1 can of fuel because I don't want to run out of gas. Even though we should only need half a can of fuel. Okay, yeah, it's only going to give us half a can. Splash us up to full. Oh, Stenhouse is out. What? I didn't even notice that when we were going into the pits. Stenhouse Jr. is out of the race. Well, we don't have to worry about Stenhouse dominating the plate races this time. We have to worry about will he find any way into the playoffs without a plate race win. So he hasn't won any of the 3 plate races this year. And does he have any other ways he can really win? I mean, maybe he can steal a win at the Brickyard. And Bristol's never been a terrible track to him. But he's really they're the reason he's called Unrestricted Ricky. It's because he's a restrictor plate winner. And those are his best tracks, undoubtedly. And we're just trying to cut down that time between us and the leader. And we're chopping it down a couple tenths of a second every 100 feet or so. Like, we're just chopping here. Like, we are chopping wood right now. And 6 laps to go on the stage. I'm expecting towards the end of the stage people to be running out of fuel or coming to the pits. And that's why I pitted, was so that I would be in a position where I don't have to worry about all that at the end of the stage. I've got it out of the way early. Problem is, if a caution comes out, then we'll all be right bunched back up together, and, well, the same thing could happen that happened last stage, where I spin out and Kyle Busch gets a stage win, and then Kyle Busch gets the playoff point and I don't. So right now, Kyle Busch is my championship rival. Like, I'm expecting it's going to be me and Kyle battling to the championship at Homestead. Like, no doubt in my mind that it's going to be me and Kyle are going to be 2 of the guys in Homestead, Miami, racing for the championship. Us racing for our first, and Kyle racing for his second championship at Homestead, Miami. Because he's only ever won the Homestead Championship once in his career. Granted, his career hasn't been that long yet. Four laps to go on the stage, and we've got it down to under 10 seconds between us and the leader. Well, almost. 12 seconds. I can see the back of the field. That's the good thing. Spotter, I want to be hearing leaders coming into the pits right now. Or are you not going to tell me what I want to hear? Nope, we're going to just hear engine sounds. And 10.5, 3 laps to go until the end of the stage. They've got to come in this time by or they're going to have the penalty. But how many penalties is the game really going to force on the AI anyway? So we're cutting through the back markers right now. And hey, maybe we can be like the Rainbow Warrior and go and just win a ton of races. And someone's pitting here. Oh, big stack up, big stack up. And we're up to 10th here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And we got spun. Just great. 16th in the stage. Blew a great stage strategy there. And now we're going to be at the back of the pack as well. Pitting for all that is, yep, we're at the back of the pack. 40th place, or not 40th, because
Ready. Have a good day. Stay sharp. Half down, half to go. This time
So halfway in the race. Cross flags. And we've got 40 cars to pass. So we need to be passing 2 cars a lap every lap.
stay in line, hold your line.
And it's looking like we're going to have to make up this lap 2 cars in another lap. Good thing is, usually once I get going, the first 2 always seem to be the hardest too. And we're still going to get 2 in this lap.
Clear eye. Inside.
Oh, and then they go and wreck me back. Once we're inside 10 to go, I need to be on pit road. Like, at least pit strategy is pretty easy for the final stage if it stays green. Of course, that's assuming that it stays green. So, 18 laps to go. Then, come on. We want to take our 99 Jeff Gordon throwback to 3 victory lanes this year at least. And that's going to be Daytona victory lane, Indianapolis victory lane, and Darlington victory lane for the throwback weekend. So we're seriously running out of laps to get our 2 cars a lap in. I guess it's all going to be done on pit strategy, the averaging.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
But of course, we haven't been able to keep the... Like, all the yellows have pretty much come right at the beginning of the race. Or not the beginning of the race, but at the very end of a stage. Okay, we're up to 35th. We should be closing in on the top 20 now if we were gaining 2 spots a lap.
Hold your line.
And, ooh, wears up. Gives me a little bit of drafting help and then dumps me again. I don't mind. Oh, I do mind if we wreck, though.
Side.
No thank you on the wreck. And we are good to go. Up to 32nd place. Basically, we're up about where we should have been 4 laps into this run. Oh, and Castle completely just stopped.
Towers, call the caution.
Everybody's pitting. We don't have they won't have enough to make it to the end of the race. I'm gonna stay out. This is probably a terrible idea, but I think I can actually keep the race green for the entire final stage of the race. They're gonna be about 3 laps shy. Oh no, only 2 laps shy. Oh. There we go. Just need to pause because my mic fell from where it was. And wow, those guys are just powering by me with new tires. I mean, even Trevor Bayne just powered by me. Man, am I really that slow right now? Man.
Inside.
I've got to stay close enough to the leader that I don't
Stay high up here.
lose out on at least track position,
Clear high, clear high.
if not my lap, because I don't want to lose a lap coming to pit road.
Inside.
Oh, and Ryan Newman's there. Oh,
Inside. Clear high, clear high.
well, I can hold on to the top 10.
Stay in line, hold your line.
And here we go.
Inside.
And get back in line, get back in line, get back in line. Okay,
Cars on the outside, outside.
the next time we go by pit road, that's when we're gonna...
5, 10 to go. Keep it nice
Yep.
and smooth, boys.
This time when we get around to the pit road, we peel off. So we want to be running pretty low. I said we want to be running pretty low. We can't let Paul Menard in behind, in underneath us.
Outside by a
I don't care if we're slowing down Paul Menard, because Paul Menard isn't a very quick car anyway.
stand by.
And we lose the top 10 to Boyer, who's now in 10th.
Inside.
Oh, Paul Menard. Okay, and Jamie McFlurry.
Inside.
And I didn't even get to pit road that time. Because literally everybody just decided now is the time we need to go underneath this guy. I lost 10 spots there trying to get to pit road. More important thing, how many seconds? Okay, we're still in good enough position. Oh, dang it.
Towers, call the caution.
Now I'm gonna pit. I've got to pretty much do everything, so great. We're now 38th. Gosh, we were in position to win this thing, and then Menard screwed that up. Like, seriously, I don't think I was slowing up anyone that overly much. I mean, my tires weren't that old. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 32. 32nd position. Man, trying to get up to the win after that. Like, man. Can I just say that blew? I mean, come on. Like, that pit strategy. I don't think we did anything wrong there. Of course, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It's been a while, but I've been wrong before on pit strategy. And now if we just go with Casey Kane here. Oh, man, got into the wall a little bit. But yeah, we're in 26th place with 4 to go. We need to pass like 30 cars in 4 laps, really. Well, 25 cars in 4 laps. And we are, I can't believe pit strategy bit us that hard. Like, pit strategy has just been killing us every time we try and use it. Like, honestly, can anyone remember the last time we tried to pull a strategy and a caution didn't ruin our day? Or some other BS reason for us not getting what we needed out of it? Oh, and then Suarez wrecks us. I don't need to really worry yet. And we're in overtime. Great. It's a race at Daytona. I should have expected there would be an overtime. It's never, like, the advertised distance is never the actual distance. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. And, man, how is everybody just that much seemingly faster than me? Come on. We're not seriously gonna finish 28th at Daytona, right? I mean, come on. Okay, we got 1 lap to go, regardless of wrecks and stuff. This is the final restart. And, oh. And dang it. Suarez is there. And we're fading fast. Not even competitive today. 28 or 29th. Oh. Yep, not even competitive. It's all Menard's fault. We would have been the winner, not Kurt Busch there. If it had just not been for Menard. And Menard ended up finishing second. Seriously, we would have won that if Menard had chosen not to be a little bit too annoying. So, just blame it on Menard. Kyle Busch didn't even win the race. So I guess that's the positive to take away from it. We didn't win a stage. Kyle Busch did. We had the fastest lap. Kyle Busch led the most laps. Clint Bowyer was on the move, and we were the faller back, right? Nope. Oh, yeah, Ricky, because he started third and fell all the way to 40th. So, I'm going to head back to the race shop, probably put a more generic paint scheme on, because, as I said, I'm not going to be running this for a lot of races in a row. And then we'll also head to, where are we going next? Oh, yeah, Kentucky. Can I think of a more generic track than Kentucky? Oh, yeah, Kansas, but still. Kentucky and Kansas are so similar. So, see you guys in Kentucky next week. Bye.